Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now if you've been following along with the new helmet, my new helmet, keep your minds out the gutter, video series, this is part 3. And we're today looking at the anti-fog unit version 2 from Novritsch. Now this is the first product I've ever bought from Novritsch. I tried, when people, I was looking into this thing because, a guy that's been bringing me his guns for a while was talking about Xfog and he said it was brilliant. I try and get one. I'm going here, there and everywhere. I can't find one. Someone said, take a look at the Novritsch unit because they're meant to be pretty good. I tried going all around the UK to those people that are meant to stock them and it's out of stock everywhere. So I just thought, I'm going to look at Novritsch's website. It wasn't badly priced for what it is. And I'm hoping it's pretty good. So it did get here pretty quick. Not insanely fast, but not slow. And we're going to take a look at this today. So we've got the unit itself. It is very, very lightweight, which is nice. We've got a little piece here, not sure what that's for. It's magnetised. I imagine that's something you can put in your glasses or your goggles. Let's take this out here. We've got tubing that we're probably going to need. We've got some little gizmo here. What is this? Let's have a look. That looks to me like a punch. So maybe that's for that. So you punch a hole in, push that through, and then you can push that on, and then that clips on. So happy days. So you've got a punch for that. You've got a USB-C cable. We've got Velcro pads. And we've got, oh, I was right, punch tool. A little thing that says, hi, this is your new anti-fog unit. Control knob, turbo button, battery status, indicator LED, charging port, and then where the air comes out. Control knob, turn to switch on, and then adjust the power of the fan up or down. Turbo button, pressing this gives you 30 seconds of maximum power to clear things up fast. So let's say you've got it on, and you're in a really heated firefight, maybe it's really humid, and you do actually start to steam up, you can hit that turbo button and have 30 seconds of maximum power just to try and get you out of the shit. So charging port, USB-C port for charging the unit. Indicator on the side of the unit is designed to inform you about battery status of your unit. Red is 0 to 20%, yellow is 20 to 50%, more than 50% is green. Installation, your unit comes with an installation punch tool which you can use to cut the correct shape hole in your goggles. Line it up on the rubber in the middle of your goggles and then use a hammer and a solid surface to punch through. The simplest way to learn how to do this is to go to the Novritsch Academy and follow up on our in-depth tutorials where we discuss the points you need to watch out for and guide you through the process. Disclaimer, in no event shall Novritsch be liable, anything, blah, 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 whatever. So I got that. While I was on his website, I did also see that they stocked goggles. Now, I've never, disclaimer here, I have never used goggles, apart from the Hero Shark stuff. And was it the Bolly ones back in the day, early on in my Airsoft adventure. So I normally use glasses, which is probably what I'll use this for. The idea is to have this, situate at the back, have the air lines come out of here, have it attach in here somewhere, and just have it discreetly just pumping air out so we can continue our game and see what we're doing. But I bought these basically just because I saw that there was this unit that you can use. I'm not sure what brand these are. Hyramex. So, oh, they actually feel really nice. Not bad at all. So I use glasses, I don't use goggles, but I thought if I'm doing a bit of CQB and this unit is as good as it says it is, I'd kind of like the peace of mind of just having complete wraparound goggles, and having this situated in there, which I'm guessing they've designed this around this goggle because this is what they sell on the website. So having that situated in there, and then that just very nicely distributes the air from the airlines, across the span of the goggles. I'm just quickly going to try these on. What would be nice is maybe to have some kind of fitment maybe we can get it to attach to the helmet up there. If you know if there's a quick detach for this helmet, let me know. Let's quickly try these on. Oh, they're actually pretty comfortable. And yeah, I'm just going to give them a go. So I won't be talking about them today because we want to be talking about this. Here is the unit. And it's dead simple. You have it on the back of your head. You start fogging up. You turn this dial. See if you can hear this. Don't know if you can hear that. I can only just about hear it standing right next to it. Have I got anything I can demonstrate this to you with? That's going to be too heavy. Do I have any paper? I think I've got anything, but you can feel the air coming out of both of these tubes. What's surprising is the air's cold, or how cold it is. I wasn't expecting for such a low pressure to have such a cooling effect. So we've got that on max. It is on red, so it's low on power. And then I'm going to hit the turbo button so you can hear it. And that's going to give you 30 seconds of max power. What I have noticed, you'll hear this hopefully. The fan speeds up and slows down depending on how it's orientated. So it slows down, speeds back up. So very simple to use. We'll need to put some charge in it because it's below 20%. And I can't believe how incredibly light this thing is. It really doesn't weigh much at all. So the way you go about doing it is we have our helmet. We put the anti-fog unit inside. So let's squeeze this in here. I have got quite a bit of tension on the elastic cords, so it's going to be tight, and that'll situate in there, and then we've got a space either side. Can we relieve a bit of pressure there? We've got a space either side for the airlines, and the airlines you would literally just push on. So lift that up, push this into place, if I can get it on. Like that. Now what I will say is I've seen various videos around the internet of people installing this stuff, and the thing that I've seen the most is you watch. So you're putting out low pressure out this unit, yeah, and you put this tube in any orientation, and it wants to kink. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a coil of spring that's roughly the same as the inner diameter, and I'm going to use that to I'm not sure the best way to run it. You'd want to run it under like that, but instantly we've got kinks in the hose. I'll be interested to see if it still puts out air. Let's turn it on. Yeah, that's completely blocked. Still blocked. Still can't feel anything out of that. Oh, I can. It's coming through. It's very gentle. Like, it's extremely gentle. Will it be enough to clear the goggles? Not entirely sure. So we can put the other side airline on now. So I'm going to have to, with this unit, I'm going to have to go away. I'm going to try and find an on-the-shelf spring diameter that will fit this, and then I'm going to fit it inside, because I think that's the best way. The spring will keep the airline open. I'm not sure how I'm going to route this yet, because it's very soft, so it just kinks straight away. I'm not sure how they recommend fitting it. Now we could go over the top of the helmet, but I think it's just going to make the helmet look really stupid. So that's not kinked at all there. We don't want to do that. I either want it hidden or very unnoticeable. So we'd have this routed. Let's just imagine for a second here, we've got this routed through where we need it to go. We've hidden the tubing behind the straps there. We have this little fitting here. Oh, I'd have that fit the other way, wouldn't I? And we'll plug this side on as well. I'm just interested to see what this little T-piece thing does or can do. Let's turn it on here. So I can feel it coming through. I am on max power. It's very gentle. It's so slight. Like, you can feel it, but it's such a little amount. And I take it with these units, it's not going to need a lot anyway. And of course, you are kind of restricted with the space on how powerful of a fan you can use, how long you want it to last, how loud you want it to be. Just going to reposition this pad here that's out of line. So yeah, it's going to take me a little bit longer to review this item. It's going to look stupid because I haven't routed this, and I do want to take the time and get it right. What would be nice from them would be, I know they give you these sticky back things, which I imagine is to put onto the unit itself, and then you can put that on there. So let's say we are running a battery pack for our night vision. We very much could, let's pull this out here. Running a battery pack for our night vision in a Milsim game, we could still run this unit by putting the Velcro on the back, and we could have it on the back, and it almost fits perfectly in that Agilite, like the silicon or the PVC or whatever it is. So we could run it on the back of there, and because it doesn't weigh hardly anything, it's not really going to add too much weight. And you do want a bit of counterweight anyway if you're running night vision, so you'd have your battery pack for that reason. And yeah, it wouldn't go amiss. I don't know why you'd want to mount it anywhere else. I think it would have to be on the back. Maybe we can experiment with tubing, because this stuff is really, really soft. I do have somewhere a bunch of clear tubing that was a little bit more stout than this. But I've got some springs somewhere, some spring stock that I use for random stuff. So I think putting some spring in there, if you're struggling with it kinking over, it's an old trick that we used to use for water lines, like low pressure water lines, for certain things like aquariums and such. I mean, I'm going back years, and you'd put like stainless steel or something that's not going to rust spring inside the lines, and what that means is when you move it like that, it won't kink like that. It will stay one uniform shape. They do a similar thing when building custom water cooling PCs as well. Like when they bend the tubes, they heat the tubes up to bend them, but they put like a silicon like rod in to stop it from squishing like that. So more times need to be spent on this, more than I've got time for in a video, but keep a close eye on it, because I will be reviewing this thing and telling you guys what I think. It's not insanely priced for what it is. I don't know how it's going to stack up to getting hit by a BB or bumps and stuff like that. I imagine they probably would do good warranty on it. I'm not too sure, so we'll see how this thing does. I do like the features. I do like how easy it is to use. I can just switch it on like that. It's very easy to dial it up or down. If I need more, I press the button. I will charge this up to see if we're getting any air loss in terms of the lower charge on the battery. So I'll get this thing charged up. Thanks for tuning into another video. My helmet setup's already good to go. It would be nice if they did these in different colours, because black does stand out, especially when it's on like here. I would have, if they did like a tan one, would have been nice, or a green, and I could put it inside the battery pack and it's not going to stand out as much. But thanks for tuning this video. Let me know what you think about this concept in terms of not just this product, but this concept. Would you run something like this that distributes air into your glasses to keep you fog free? If it was said to you that, you know, you use one of these units, you're never going to fog again, would you use it? I think in my personal case, I would, because I hate fogging up. So keep a close eye on this one. Any questions, put down in the comments below. If you use one of these units and you've got a lot of information, make sure you get down in the comments and let people know how you've got on with it and if there are any tips and tricks. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the links in the description below. If you want to support the channel, you can click the link to buy me a coffee. And as always, from me and Bench, we'll see you in the next one.